Hey everyone, it's Kate Saxton back to you. Okay, now this is kind of like part two of my bullying sort of rant, but I wanted to give some of you guys some real concrete ways to deal with bullying. And I talked a little bit about Donald Trump because he's really at the forefront right now in this adult sort of bullying stuff that's going on. But I know it's prevalent all over the place. So I really wanted to address this tonight for some of you guys who may be or may know somebody who has been a victim of adult bullying. So I got a little challenge here with my lighting, but please bear with me. When I do videos at night, it's a little tough. So anyways, I wanted to give you a couple of tips here. So first of all, to try to understand, and this is tough, I know, but to try to understand their motivation. You know, adult bullies, they act out for the same reason that kid bullies do. They're trying to make up for some shortcoming of their own. And bullying is not about you as a victim. Every bully that I've ever seen has insecurity issues, many times because they themselves were mistreated or made to feel inadequate in some way. And the easiest way for them to feel empowered is to pick on somebody else they perceive as weaker. And it's really important that you understand this before you do anything. And here's a couple of things. They may feel like they don't get enough credit, like at work, or may feel like you're getting too much credit. They might be jealous of your family or your home life, or they're frustrated and they feel that they don't have the kind of personal relationships that you might have. They may even feel threatened by your talents or your abilities, or hate the fact that you're progressing in your career and they're stuck. And as sad as it may seem, the same old song and dance as young bullies, you're smart and they have a harder time learning, so they lash out. So here's some suggestions that I wanted you to kind of take a look at and let me know what you think about this. Leave me your thoughts and your comments below. But here we go. Hopefully, I think I'm tied a little bit here. So first of all is to separate yourself, okay? Let me see, go back and forth here. Separate yourself. As an adult, we have a lot more control over the situation than we did as kids, even though a lot of our kid feelings are coming back into play. You may not be able to tell the teacher, but you choose how to spend your time and where and with whom you're going to spend your time. So separate yourself from the bully. Avoidance can help you deal with your feelings about what's going on a lot easier. So you can, if it's at work, you can ask your boss to move your desk or be taken off a certain project. So really just take care of yourself and separate yourself. Also, the next one, and this is tough, and I'm not being, not taking this lightly or trying to be rude or anything, but stop playing the victim. This is an old tactic, and it's almost like turning the tables on the bully. Stop playing the victim. The bully has singled you out because they see you as weak or vulnerable. Bullies are looking for people who are willing to submit to their power plays. So if you make it look like the bully's actions and words don't affect you, it ruins their game. Try to keep your ego in check. Let it roll off you. Be like a duck and let it roll off you. If someone keeps making jokes at your expense, laugh along with them. If someone makes sarcastic, fake compliments, thank them. If they say something rude, pretend that you didn't hear them. If someone harps on the same mistake or accident you may have made, tell them you don't care about it. It's in the past. So keep your cool if you do anything embarrassing so you don't fuel their fire. When you stop being a victim, each of the bully's attempts at embarrassing you get weaker and weaker, and their power lessens. So the next one, Take a stand. Number 3, take a stand. For some bullies, a little more force might be needed. If a bully keeps pushing despite your efforts, you may need to push back. Not physically, of course, but verbally. If there's one thing bullies hate more than anything, it's somebody shrugging off their bullying and not playing into it. Assuming the bully is like nonviolent, of course, unlikely to find some other ways of harming you, confront them by pointing out their behavior and that it's bullying. Avoid provoking them, however, but at the same time, question their motives and what is their purpose for coming after you. This is going to show them that you're not afraid, and you're not afraid to call them out. Many bullies will back down at the first sign of any kind of resistance, so this can be highly effective. If you're going to call them out on their actions, however, make sure you do it right. Here's some suggestions. Be prepared. Prepare yourself what you want to say specifically, as well as where you want to say it. Having a plan will help relieve some of the anxiety you might be feeling, and it can also help ensure your safety. Don't attack them. Calmly and self-assuredly stand up for you. Avoid getting emotional or escalating the situation. If you don't think you're ready, focus on not giving them the reaction they want for now. And lastly, be specific. That's important, to be specific of the issue at hand. Avoid blanket requests like, stop bullying me. Be specific and tell them what they're doing isn't okay. Also, make sure you decide if you want to handle the bully privately or with others around. It usually depends on the severity of the bullying, so you have to kind of feel this out for yourself. And last of all, surround yourself with support. Surround yourself with support. You know, one of the things in the business that I'm working in, one of the things that we talk about all the time is how we have this really wonderful, supportive community. And we support each other, we lift each other up. We're here to help each other transform. And part of you addressing this bully in your life is going to be empowering for you. And to have others around you as a community of support, witnessing your growth and your transformation is going to empower you even more. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to let you go for now. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave me a comment here. You can always private message me on Facebook. And for now, that's it. This is Kate saying see ya on the next video. Hope this was helpful. Take care, everybody.